My apologies, everyone. My phone, I got it sitting up and it fell and made me have to stop recording. So now I'm back on that. But just pay attention to how God will bless you once you learn your lessons of going from abundance to property or going from property to abundance. Pay attention to how people act, how they treat you when they go from one stage to another. That's what I pay attention to because I know how I am. I'm going I'm living in a property, but I'm going towards my abundance. So how I'm acting now, I'm not gonna change it once God bless me on my purpose. If anything, I'm gonna change for the better. So people need to work on that and stop focusing so much on who wouldn't or who hating or who don't like. I really don't respond to messages like that. What catch my attention is people who are more on focus on the positive side of things. When you post so much negative things on your timeline and on your platform, it makes me think that you still, even though you have abundance, you still have a lack mindset. You steady focus on the negative. So you're still in your low vibrational self. So if you on that type of time, you still on demon time. So I don't socialize myself with people who are not humble either way. I don't socialize with people who think because they have more, they're better than people. I really don't like talking to people. Like I say, I will score on people. I laugh. I have my opinions about people. I talk about people, about how they look in clothes and stuff. That's just my opinion though. Like I wouldn't actually hurt nobody feelings, purposely trying to hurt them. I do stuff for laughs. I love to laugh. I love humor in certain things. But I don't take people's life as a joke. Sometimes we use things that we go through, our pain, and we turn it into laughter. If you notice, most comedians, they're alchemists. They change their pain into power. Most comedians use everything that they went through, the struggles and the hard times and the stories about their family. That's like, it was hurtful when you go through hard times and struggles and having certain people that was in your life that had drug problems, alcohol problems. We laugh to heal the pain. So if you can alchemize, and I'm not saying put on a mask, I'm saying like dealing with the pain, dealing with the things that we went through, the trials and tribulations we went through in life, in our childhood, the trauma. You know, when you learn how to deal with it in a light way, not in the dark way, that's alchemizing. So if somebody try to reflect their pain onto you, because most people who are judgy, it's something within themselves that they don't like about themselves, so they try to reflect it out on other people by judging them. instead of just working on their insecurities or their flaws that they want to correct. They'll sit up and talk about everybody. So I'm just wanting to speak on that, so maybe people will start reflecting on how they have been with others or how they have been towards themselves. So we just need to, as people, start working more on healing ourselves so we can be better towards others. And that's just the lesson. So I end up making this a 2-part video because my phone failed and I couldn't. I stopped it. I messed up a lot of stuff, y'all. But anyway, we're gonna bring this new year in with a new beginning, y'all. We gonna bring it in on a new wave of being more loving, more aware of our surroundings, and knowing who is meant and who is not meant. And that goes from people who, you got to realize when people trying to hold you back from your blessings too, and they make you feel codependent. And what I mean by that, like, if you're stuck in a situation because someone is holding you hostage because I know it's people that's probably really going through that. It's not funny, and it, just the way I'm saying it, I'm not saying like they got you tied up and hold you, but that's what it be feeling like when somebody do something for you, and that they doing something for you, and you kind of don't want them to help you because that they looking for something in return. They ain't finna just help your ass and let you go on about your business. They want something. If it ain't nothing but just your whole well-being of who you really want to be in life, they'll hold you back from that just because you needed their ass at one time. They don't want you to move forward. Some people like the fact that you need them. That way they can always hold that shit over your head that you needed them. And if it wasn't for them. But see, people like that, you're going to have to learn how to stop being weak. And if somebody do something to look for, to hold you hostage or to control you, stop accepting that from them. I go with that before I let somebody control me because they helping me. Instead of just letting me get on my feet and show my gratitude for you helping me. And even if I don't want to, don't help me for me to be with you or to make me stay with you because you helping me. No way. I ain't got to stay with you. If you freely wanted to help me out the kindness of your heart, if anything, I wouldn't want nobody to be dependent on me. And then I help them and then they don't want to be around me. I'm going to let their ass go. Because regardless, I'm going to get my blessings. If they did me wrong, they the ones that's going to have to suffer. Not me. But I'm not finna hold you hostage because I bought you some Jordans, or I helped you go to school, or I did this, helped you with. Now, if you don't want to be here, you can go. Because I'm not doing nothing to be rewarded from you back. Because for one, I know, like I tell everybody, my blessings don't come from people. They might come through people, but they don't come from people. So I'm going to bless people who are just as humble as I am. They doing it because they doing it out of love. Not to say When you didn't have nothing, I was hearing this and this. I'm not doing nothing to throw up in your face because you already know that when you didn't have nothing, what I did. But I'm not gonna stop you from being free because I helped you. You entitled to, you have free will to do whatever you want to do. And I'm not gonna make you feel guilty because people can't help that they outgrow people. So if it's just if your time is up, your time is just up. Let them folks go. You gonna be miserable trying to hold on to their ass. Cause guess what? They ain't gonna be doing you right. So you gonna be holding on to somebody and you gonna be making yourself miserable just as well as you trying to make them miserable. So if you're not doing nothing out the kindness of your heart or looking for somebody to pay you back, unless they said they borrowing it from you, and sometimes people will say they borrowing it from you and don't pay you back. Well, you if you took their word when you let them borrow it, you can't be worried about if they don't pay you back. You can't hold their ass hostage if they don't pay you back. Just let their ass go. And if you didn't have it to give, you shouldn't have gave it. Because whether it's a loan or you giving it to them, when you loan money, make sure you have the money to loan people. You know, I ain't talking about at that time. I'm talking about period. Like you have money that you could just give. I can probably have $500 right now, and I could probably loan you $250 because I had $500 at this time. Now I'm talking about you set to where if you lend somebody something, you could really give it to them, but they still need to pay you back because it's a fucking loan. But I'm not gonna hold it over your head, and I'm not gonna call you and be talking about when you got, because that means if you gotta call and ask people for your money back, you didn't have it to give. Not asking nobody for, from here on out, if I ever lend somebody, lend it and they say that they borrowing it, I ain't asking them for my money. If they told me they gonna pay me back, I'm just gonna wait till they pay me back. And I ain't gonna even be talking about such and such said they were gonna pay me back and they ain't paid me back. Now, I'm not finna worry about it because I'm gonna let God handle you, baby. I don't wanna be with nobody because of what I done for them. Because that's not why I was with you. I'm not no caregiver. I'm not here to pay nobody to be with me. I'm not gonna take care of nobody just so they can be with me. And I don't want nobody taking care of me for me just to be with them. If you got motives behind it and we're not working together, and when I fall, you have my back, and when you fall, I got your back, I don't want it. Simple as that. And that's the end of this. And I hope y'all bring in y'all new year on a new wave, on a new mindset that's on a positive vibe, though. So pay attention to people around you. Pay attention to how you act. Work on yourself. Because that's definitely what I do. And y'all have a blessed Monday. And I'll be back to record before the New Year's. And I'm going to get back in the New Year's. I'm going to get into my astrology. So I appreciate my views. And maybe I can reach out. I reached out to some people that could use this to listen to this morning. So y'all have a blessed Monday, and I love you guys. Bye bye.